Welcome to WebWatchWorld.com. This is a quick look at 3 different types of watch boxes, but be sure to visit WebWatchWorld.com for the full review and more details on how to choose a good watch box. If you own 2 or more watches, or if you're at all serious about watch collecting, a good watch box is highly recommended. It will keep your watches warm and comfy and safe, and it's much better to keep your collection in a watch box than to let the watches bang around in a drawer or on a dresser. But there are a few features you definitely want to look for in a watch box. Not all watch boxes are created equal. I'll give you a quick look here, but there's more details in our watch box review with a list of the features you really need to look for. Here's one tip though: spend the extra money and get the best watch box you can. It will definitely pay in the end. It's very easy to spend more than you should and end up very disappointed. Watch boxes come in aluminum, wood, and even plastic. There are 3 types shown here: the aluminum box and 2 nice-looking furniture-style boxes made from wood. The aluminum box looks industrial and it's well built. It holds 18 watches and it has fairly strong hinges on the side and dual locks in the front. But the problem is that it has these very cheap and weak pillows inside. I do not recommend buying any watch box with this type of pillow. Unfortunately, though, this type of cheap pillow is commonly found in many different watch boxes, I guess as a way for the manufacturer to save money. You can see that the watches don't sit on the pillows properly. There's no way you can get the watches straight. The pillows are just too wimpy, especially the larger watches. They're just too big for the pillows, and also the box lid hits them when it's closed. Here's my perfect watch box. It's made from very nice wood. It has beautiful and strong wood framing inside. These are 10mm thick separators. The pockets are very generous and they're lined with felt, as are the pillows. And the pillows are thick and firm, and they're even adjustable for different size watches, as I'll show you in a minute. This type of watch box can be expensive, but if you're patient, you can find them on sale or used at a great discount. This one can be opened with one hand, and you can see that these very large watches, like the Zodiac Oceanaire and the Vostok 1967 Amphibian, fit with no problem on the big thick pillows and in the big deep pockets. This other wood watch box looks nice, and it holds 20 watches, but the wood is thinner and cheaper, and the separators are made from cardboard with cheap vinyl covering. This box is better than the aluminum box, but not as good as the felt-lined box. Also, the watch compartments in this box are shallower than the felt-lined wooden box, so the larger dive watches don't fit. And the bottom drawer simply falls right out if the box is tilted. Also, the depth of the drawer is deceiving. It's shallower than it looks, so it won't hold the larger dive watches. I also need 2 hands to open the lid. The pillows in this one aren't that bad. They're adequately sized and they're vinyl covered, but they're non-adjustable. This box also doesn't have as much room inside as you might think. Here's the difference in the pillows. The pillow on the left is the nice felt-covered style, and the vinyl-covered pillow is shown on the right. And check this out. The center of the felt pillow can be removed for smaller watches, which is a great feature. The pillow is big enough for a dive watch, but it may be too big for smaller dress watches, so the center part can be used instead for a dress watch or a woman's watch. Here's one of the soft, mushy pillows from the aluminum box. You can see there's just no contest. A peanut would collapse this thing. It has no body and no shape to it. You can see the pillows basically do nothing. They just don't support the watches at all. The wooden felt-covered box also has very deep and wide pockets, which works for any type of watch, compared to the aluminum box where the watches are just tilted all over. Also, as I noted, the vinyl pillow watch box isn't deep enough to hold the larger dive watches. Here, as I close the cover, it pushes down on the watch, which really isn't a good idea. So be sure to visit WebWatchWorld.com to read the article about choosing a watch box, where I give you a checklist and more tips on what to look for. Thanks for watching this video.